Do you ever feel torn between everyday survival, like paying bills, finding security, or maintaining relationships, and your deeper hunger for spiritual awakening? Abraham Maslow, one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century, believed these struggles weren't random. He created a map of human motivation called the hierarchy of needs. And if you know how to climb it, you may just discover the path to self-actualization and maybe even enlightenment. So here's the big question. Where are you on Maslow's pyramid right now? And what's keeping you from the top? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'll give you a practical way to move closer to self-actualization starting today. And if psychology and spirituality inspire you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because this series is all about using great thinkers to fuel your inner journey. Maslow's hierarchy. Maslow didn't see humans as just driven by survival or trauma. He believed we're naturally motivated to grow toward our fullest potential. He organized human needs into a pyramid. Physiological needs: food, water, and rest. Safety needs: security, stability, shelter. Love and belonging: relationships, connection, community. Esteem needs: respect, confidence, achievement. Self-actualization: realizing your unique potential. Later, Maslow even added a sixth stage: self-transcendence, going beyond yourself into service, unity, and spiritual connection. It's hard to meditate on enlightenment if you're starving or unsafe, but once your basic needs are met, you naturally begin reaching for higher levels of meaning. The spiritual connection. Here's where it gets fascinating. Maslow studied what he called peak experiences, those rare life-changing moments where you feel connected to something greater, timeless, infinite. He found that people who reach self-actualization often describe these peak experiences in words that sounded deeply spiritual: awe, unity, bliss, transcendence. So Maslow's psychology and spirituality overlap. His hierarchy isn't just about material needs, it's a ladder toward enlightenment. But here's the problem. Most of us get stuck at the lower levels. We chase security, status, or approval, and never climb higher. We mistake comfort for fulfillment. So ask yourself, am I climbing, or am I stuck repeating the same level? The trap of the lower levels. Let's be honest. Many people spend their lives bouncing between safety and belonging, securing money, jobs, relationships, without ever reaching for self-actualization. It's not that these needs are wrong, they're essential. But if you make them your whole identity, you'll always feel something missing. Maslow said, "What one can be, one must be." If you have the potential to grow, create, love deeply, or even touch the divine, and you ignore it, you'll feel restless, no matter how comfortable life gets. This is why so many people feel spiritually unfulfilled, even when their material life looks fine on the outside. Steps towards self-actualization and transcendence. So how do we climb higher? Maslow didn't just create a theory, he left clues. Here are 3 ways to move towards self-actualization. Practice authenticity. Stop living for approval. Ask, what is true for me? Self-actualization begins with honesty. Embrace creativity. You don't have to be an artist. Creative living means expressing your uniqueness through problem solving, writing, cooking, building, whatever makes your soul feel alive. Seek peak experiences. These don't always happen on mountaintops. They can happen in music, meditation, nature, or love. Make space for wonder in your life. And once you reach self-actualization, the natural next step is transcendence. Giving yourself to something bigger, whether that's humanity, God, or the universe itself. Why this matters spiritually. Maslow believed psychology and spirituality weren't enemies. They were allies. Your soul wants to transcend, but your humanity has needs. When you honor both, you don't just escape suffering. You build a foundation for awakening. Enlightenment, then, isn't about floating above the pyramid. It's about climbing it fully, step by step, until you can stand on top and see the bigger view. So here's my challenge for you. Look at Maslow's hierarchy and ask yourself, what level am I on right now? Not where you wish you were, but honestly, where you are. Then choose one small action that moves you closer to the next step, because every step upward is a step toward your higher self. If this message resonated, share this video with a friend who's hungry for more than survival. And make sure to subscribe, because in the next video we'll dive into Viktor Frankl and how finding meaning in suffering can transform your spiritual journey. Remember, survival keeps you alive, growth makes you human, transcendence makes you whole.